Welcome. As discussed last time, a solid reporting system needs data management, code management, and result data management. PrecisData will be publishing a number of case studies for the next few weeks, demonstrating the use of data management techniques along with Excel in financial modeling. We'll start with a simple case study and build more complex cases. In the end, we intend to demonstrate all the functional requirements shown on the screen. Let's start with 5-year projections model of Siemens income statement. The model was constructed by an investment banker in Excel. We'll add data management to it. This is the income statement projections model. The data in blue has been entered manually from published 2015 income statement, and the rest are calculations. Income statement needs results of other models. So all the statements and schedules and any needed models are built into a single worksheet, and you can see the mess. The model can be divided into clear-cut areas, with a data description area containing properties of the data point, actual data and its calculations, and projections. This naturally evolved structure has no standards and management, especially the data description area. PrecisData provides data management add-in to Excel to address this. Core to PrecisData is the concept of a tag. A data point is a value in a cell, and in addition, a number of tags with values that describe the properties of that data point. These tags and tag values are predefined and managed by an administrator. The tags and tag values will be available for the user to browse and use in a pivot table-like interface. Calculations need not have tags unless you want to import results back. We define block as an Excel range which has the arrangement of tags and tag values as shown. Any combination of tags and tag values with the above matrix structure would work. Report or import operations are performed for the entire block at the same time. A block can support both report or import at different times. Block size can be 1 data point or a million data points. PrecisData tags and holds all the metrics in the company, from applications and big data to models and manual input. This enables PrecisData to function as result staging area in place of linked spreadsheets. You don't need one big all-encompassing model. Instead of reusing code by cut and paste, you can reuse verified result data. To build a projection model for income statement, we need growth rates. Now, growth rates depend on macroeconomic and other factors. A model to estimate them should not be part of this. It should be a separate model, and the estimates be fed into this model as parameters. Similarly, dilutive effect of shares requires one to understand the intricacies of relevant financial transactions and agreements. Those should be a different model. Once you have identified what constitutes the model in question and what are its parameters, now identify all the tags and tag values needed to represent every single data point and parameter in the model. If necessary, add tags and tag values. Then break the Excel spreadsheet into blocks defined by matrix of tags, with each representing a single read or write operation in PrecisData. Develop models using tagged data points as you would any other Excel cells. This is the income statement projection model shown previously with all the tags defined and all external models parameterized. Let's zoom on the tags. We have identified 6 tags. The tags and tag values are dynamic and administrator maintained. In this case, we have business, case, layer, period, account, and finally subcube, which is our name for dataset. We will describe these tags later. The account code and description are both displayed. The tag values are selected using a pivot table-like interface that we provide to Excel. The identification of the appropriate Accounting tag values is where you would need intimate business, in this case accounting knowledge. The Siemens income statement didn't map neatly to the GAAP income hierarchy we had. We created and added new tag values as needed. This had to go through a control workflow and get approved. We'll show the process in a later talk. This is how the model looks like when you split into blocks. The reputation of tags is to ensure that each block can be run independently. You can define a range for each of the blocks. I call them from top left counterclockwise: actuals, actual parameters, model parameters, and projections. The top left block gets the actuals for 2013 to 2015 from PrecisData, assuming it contains that. If not, you can type them in and import them for you and others to use. The bottom left is the model parameters from growth model for the actuals. Bottom right is the same that was projected by the growth model. Top right contains the model logic that builds the income statement projections for 2016 to 2020. This shows the dependencies of the model logic on input blocks and model parameters. You can see the simplification in the code. With all the tags hidden and proper formatting, you get a printable income statement. To recap, we split a large model into smaller pieces. We parameterized the dependencies between models. We built income statement as first model with vastly simplified code base, yet remaining within Excel's style and ambit. We read data from PrecisData using other models' data as parameters and Excel-based code. We created projections and loaded back into PrecisData. The results of the model are available for other analysts to browse, other models to use, or even by other applications. This is data management, code management, and result data management that we set out to do. Join us next time where we build the next model which interfaces with income statement projections.